before even like asking for permission, they just like start touching your hair, and then they ask you, is this your hair? Why is it different? And then you're like, if my skin is different.
You look so hard, but you can't see it enough. Just find it and take it, don't let regret it. Make me your only one. You choose it, don't lose it, don't let confuse it. Only then you'll be God. Feel like, feel like, feel like.
For coming to Turkey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell button. Don't forget to share, please. I'm so sorry for like sometimes I get like, okay, I'm trying to be consistent. I wasn't really consistent, but I'm trying, I think, because of work, because of life, just just forgive me for that. So what to know before coming to Turkey, what you should know before coming to Turkey. One, okay, this is from my experience. I could be wrong, but this is from my experience. One is because you will, even at the airport, maybe right now they're kind of improving, but you will not find someone, you will 0.01 find someone who speaks English, because so you just have like to find your way. Either way, if you have a transit, if you have what, you need to have like your Google translation ready, because at the airport you might really struggle. So you need to at least have a Google Translate, at least for that. And what else should you know before coming to Turkey? I don't know. Other than that, you learn when you come. What else? What else? I'm just like trying to see my struggles, because like when I came to Turkey, I came 5 years ago. Things might have changed, of course, a little bit, because even the airport now it is big and all that. So when I came to Turkey, what did I struggle with? I struggled with communication, like, because zero people spoke English. When okay, from my experience, you ask them, do you speak English? They're like, yeah, but other than where are you from? Nothing. But you have, right? We have like people who speak, but it is just we don't have like a good number who speak Swahili, who speak English. So you might have to struggle even at the airport, the international airport of Turkey. You might have to struggle like getting your way out, or your way around, because of the language barrier. Another thing, it is total like culture. It will be like, okay, what you should know before coming to Turkey is that people will look at you. Okay, if you're black, people will look at you and will ask you questions that maybe you're so uncomfortable with. Maybe it could be like even in other countries, but coming to Turkey, because I'm talking from my experience, people will ask you questions like, Africa, do you have a car? Africa, just like questions that Western people ask. You're like, okay, you have your ambassadors in Africa, you have your ambassadors in Kenya. Where do you think they live? On a tree or on where? Like, or because you are colonized. That is sometimes where they say, because you are colonized by English people, by English, British. So like, or maybe they came, they took everything. Now you just have wildlife. So you're like, okay, yeah, maybe the technology is not as what you think, but I'm like, we have the same problems. We don't have jobs. Some areas are like really developed, some areas are not. I feel like it is just all over. But again, I'm like, okay, people will ask you questions. I don't know if I should call it stupid questions, but it could be like ignorance. I don't know. People ask stupid questions, so you have to know before coming to Turkey that you'll be asked questions. Another thing, it could be, what else? What else did I experience when I came to Turkey? People will look at you. If you're black, people will look at you. People will want to touch your hair. People will want to take photos with you. So yeah, that is another thing. Okay, right now I don't really, because I don't allow them. So like someone like just comes to you and, oh, they even before like saying hi, before even like asking for permission, they just like start touching your hair, and then they ask you, is this your hair? Why is it different? And then you're like, if my skin is different from yours, do you expect my hair to be like yours? So like those are some of the questions that will be asked. Someone will want to just touch your hair without like even asking for permission, or even without asking a question, or saying hi, I mean. And then you will have a problem like getting around because of the language barrier, and someone will ask you stupid questions about Africa, if you're from Africa. Other countries, I don't know. And another thing will be like people someone will just talk about you, gossip, like how sometimes like they don't hide when they're talking about you. They assume that you don't even speak their language, so someone will just talk about you and by looking at you even. So if you don't understand the language, that is good for you. But if you understand, that is even bad. So another thing that is even so uncomfortable. Another thing that will happen, Another thing. I don't know. Yeah. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell button. Love you and God loves you more. Bye.